I heard your voicemail. Why are you suddenly canceling on my wedding day, Mom?
Actually, we've been thinking about it all week, Sarah.
Really? Because you just confirmed everything yesterday.
That was before we made our final decision.
What? This is so sudden.
Not sudden at all. We've been discussing it.
This doesn't make sense. The venue called to confirm your meal choices just yesterday.
We hadn't decided then.
What? You RSVP'd months ago.
Plans change.
The seating arrangements are all done. Your names are on the place cards.
That's not our problem.
But I spent hours on those arrangements.
You chose to do that yourself. I don't see why you're making such a fuss.
Because it's my wedding day and I wanted everything perfect. Did you have to cancel at this timing on the morning of the wedding?
What can I say? Your father and I just aren't in the mood.
The ceremony is in 5 hours.
Then you have time to rearrange things.
5 hours before my wedding and you're telling me to rearrange everything?
You're always so dramatic about details.
And you're canceling because you're not in the mood? It's my wedding day. I specifically scheduled it on a weekend so you wouldn't have to take time off.
That was thoughtful.
You insisted it had to be a weekend.
Did we?
You said you wouldn't come otherwise.
I don't recall that.
I moved the time earlier because you said evening events tire you out.
Sometimes parents just don't feel up to these things.
Up to what exactly? Being there for their daughter?
You're always so demanding.
Demanding? For wanting my parents at my wedding?
Always wanting attention. Don't be so dramatic. It's just one day.
Just one day? It's my wedding, a day I've been planning for months.
You're making too much fuss over one event. There will be other events.
What other events could possibly be more important than your daughter's wedding?
Many things.
Like what? The neighborhood association meetings?
Those are important too. Weddings are such a hassle for parents, you know. Having to greet guests, being careful about etiquette, just thinking about it makes me tired.
A hassle? To celebrate your daughter's happiness? You've had months to prepare for this.
Preparation doesn't make it less tiring.
You managed just fine at other events.
Those are different situations.
I even offered to hire a car service to pick you up.
Transportation isn't the issue.
Then what is? Because you seem to have energy for everything else.
Don't compare to different events. You don't understand how exhausting these events are.
I understand perfectly well how much effort you put into other people's events.
That's different.
And you're saying this makes you tired? It's your daughter's wedding. Can't you put in a little effort? It's my important day. Don't you want to make an effort for your precious daughter?
There you go again with the guilt trips.
It's not a guilt trip to want my parents there.
You keep saying precious daughter like it means something.
Because I'm your daughter.
Being a daughter doesn't automatically make you precious.
So what would make me precious to you?
Don't start this again.
After everything I've done to include you in the planning?
Including us doesn't make you special.
What are you saying?
Precious daughter. If anything, you're the plain-looking one. Amy is our only precious daughter.
What did you just say? After I consulted you on every decision?
Consulting us doesn't change your face.
So that's all that matters to you?
It's what people see first.
You can't mean that.
Why pretend otherwise?
You've always thought this way?
It's always been obvious.
So that's really how you see us?
Don't act surprised. You've always known where you stand.
Known where I stand?
In this family, it's always been clear.
Clear to who?
Everyone.
What?
If this were Amy's wedding, we'd be much more enthusiastic. As a model, Amy would make such a beautiful bride. We'd be proud parents that day. But instead, it's just you, the plain one, getting married.
Just the plain one. I own my own business. I'm successful.
Success isn't everything.
I've built something from nothing.
Money doesn't change your face.
So what matters to you?
Even if you dress up, you can't fix what's naturally unattractive. Appearances matter in society. Society judges by what they see.
I'm sorry I'm not as pretty as my model sister, but I'm still your daughter, just like Amy. I can put up with you favoring Amy, but can't you show some interest in me just for today?
Interest can't be forced.
Can't you at least pretend to care?
You say that like we owe you something.
Parents usually care about their children.
We can't show interest in what doesn't interest us. If you want to blame someone, blame your unattractive face.
I can't believe you're saying this.
Why pretend otherwise at this point?
After all these years?
Why? It's nothing new. We've always been honest about this.
Honest? You call this honest?
Would you prefer we lie? Even as parents, we don't want to see an unattractive person in a wedding dress.
You'd rather not see your daughter get married at all?
Your wedding isn't worth attending.
Because I'm not pretty enough?
Now you understand.
After everything I've done to include you both.
Include us? You mean burden us?
Then don't come.
Acting defiant now?
I mean it, don't come.
We won't. Just tell everyone we're feeling unwell. Oh, and don't bother sending us wedding photos.
You really mean that?
I really have no interest in seeing you in a wedding dress.
You know what? I've been trying so hard all these years.
Trying what? To be less plain? It hasn't worked.
To be a good daughter.
Good daughters don't make their parents uncomfortable.
Fine, I've put up with this for years, but I am at my limit. After today, I'm cutting ties with you. I'll never come back home.
Oh, please, you say that now.
I mean it.
That's perfectly fine. We only need our precious Amy anyway. Hey sis, is it true Mom and Dad aren't coming?
Yeah, apparently they're both feeling unwell.
On your wedding day?
That's what they said.
Did they give any other explanation?
None that matters.
I've been trying to call them, but they won't pick up.
Don't bother.
They're not answering my text messages either.
Save your energy.
Something feels off about this.
It's fine, Amy.
You always say that when it's not fine.
Really, don't worry about it.
Don't lie to protect them, sis. I know what they're really like.
Amy,
I've seen how they treat you.
please don't.
They did something awful, didn't they?
I don't want to ruin your relationship with them.
You always protect them.
It's better this way.
Tell me what really happened.
But I don't want to cause trouble between you and them.
Stop protecting them.
They love you, Amy.
You're not causing anything. They are.
You're their favorite. I don't want to change that.
Being their favorite isn't worth watching them hurt you.
Still,
I see how they treat you.
it's complicated.
You don't have to lie to me. They said they weren't interested in your wedding, didn't they?
How did you know?
Because I know them too well.
Did they say something to you?
Actually, they told me to skip it too. Said I'm too busy with modeling work to bother with my sister's wedding.
No way. They really said that? But you're their favorite.
Being their favorite isn't what you think.
They even tried to stop you from coming to my wedding?
Try to convince me I was too busy.
They didn't want you there either?
They said I should focus on my career instead. They said, and I quote, "You don't need to waste time at her wedding when you have a photo shoot next week."
A waste of time.
Said it would hurt my career to take a day off. It's their words, not mine. Don't let them get to you.
It's hard not to.
But I told them my sister's wedding is more important than any photo shoot.
You did?
Because family comes first. Of course I refused. I'm definitely attending and celebrating. There's no way I'd miss my sister's wedding.
But won't they be angry with you?
Let them be angry.
But they might try to hurt your career.
They can try.
They have connections.
Not in my industry, they don't.
But your career...
Let them be. You're more important than their approval.
You've worked so hard, though.
And I'll keep working hard, with or without their support.
Thanks, Amy. Having you there to celebrate is all I need.
You've always been there for me, at all times.
What do you mean?
Remember when we were kids? You always stood up for me.
Oh, that was different. I was the big sister.
You protected me from their expectations.
They were too harsh with you sometimes.
You always took the blame when I made mistakes.
I just did what any sister would do.
You covered for me when I wanted to try modeling.
You needed space to find your path.
And now it's my turn to stand up for you.
Amy,
You took care of me all those years.
that's what sisters do.
Don't thank me. If anything, I'm the one who should apologize. I can't stop Mom and Dad from acting crazy on your special day.
You've done nothing wrong.
I feel responsible somehow.
Don't look so down. You have nothing to apologize for.
But their weird favoritism started when I began modeling. That's when they started treating you coldly too.
That wasn't your fault.
I should have noticed sooner.
You were just following your dreams.
I should have said something to them.
They just love having something to brag about to the neighbors.
That's all they care about.
It's natural they'd favor you since you're successful as a model.
Success? They don't even understand what I do. They just like the attention.
At least they show up to your events.
Only to network and brag.
They don't ask about your actual work, do they?
Never. Just about the glamorous parts they can brag about.
The parts they can show off. True enough.
Besides, they're wrong about you.
What do you mean?
But you're pretty too, sis. Our features are almost identical since we're sisters. I just stand out more because I wear flashy makeup and hair for work. That's the only difference.
You're sweet to say that.
I've been saying this for years.
You're just being kind.
I'm serious.
There's a big difference between us.
The only difference is styling and confidence. Because we look so much alike.
You're just trying to make me feel better.
I'm telling the truth.
No, it's a big difference. I can't dress flashy because of my pastry chef job, and to our parents, I'm their plain, makeupless, unattractive daughter. They have no interest in someone who's only good at being serious.
That makes me so angry.
Don't be, it's not worth your energy.
Everything they say about you is wrong.
I'm happy enough having such a loving sister. A wedding with my cute sister smiling and celebrating is way better than one with our grumpy parents.
You always do that.
Do what?
Try to make everything okay. Pretend it doesn't hurt.
I'm just being practical.
You don't have to be practical today.
I'm not pretending today. I really am happy you're here.
Leave it to me, sis. I'll celebrate extra hard today. Oh, right. Since Mom and Dad aren't coming, can I invite my manager and some industry friends? They've been wanting to meet you.
Huh?
They've heard so much about your cakes.
But they're just cakes.
Stop that. Your cakes are special.
They're nothing special.
No, they are just amazing, you know?
They're just simple recipes.
Don't look so surprised. Your cakes are famous in my industry.
They are?
Everyone asks where I get them.
Really?
You know how I often order cakes from you for work? Everyone on set raves about how they're perfectly sweet and delicious. Some magazine contacts heard about it and want to feature you.
Really?
They've been asking for months.
Why didn't you tell me?
I was waiting for the right time. And you made today's wedding cake too, right? They've wanted to cover that too, but I've been turning them down because I didn't want to bring work colleagues around Mom.
Smart decision. You know how our parents are. They try to force themselves into my coverage. Plus, they've been desperate to meet your work contacts.
Exactly. They're even hoping to debut as models themselves. I've been scared to let them meet my manager because who knows what they'd try.
Seriously? Modeling at their age?
They think they have mature model potential.
I see.
But if they're not here, can I invite them?
You really think they'd come?
My manager wants to celebrate my family member's wedding too. Apparently, it's our agency's policy to care for their talents' families.
Your agency sounds nice.
They really are. Nothing like how Mom and Dad imagined the industry.
That's fine then. It's a buffet-style reception, so more people won't be a problem. I'll explain the situation to the venue staff.
Great! I'll contact my manager right away. They're nearby, so they should be able to come quickly.
I can't believe this is happening.
Believe it, sis. You definitely deserve this moment.
Finally getting married to the person I love, plus getting magazine coverage and meeting the people who take care of you. Today's turning into a wonderful day.
Just got through to them. Both my manager and the contacts are coming right away.
Really?
They're both really excited to meet you.
I never expected this. Today might be better than I planned.
It definitely will be. We don't need toxic people at your wedding.
Just the people who really care.
Exactly. The ones who matter.
Thank you, Amy, for everything.
That's what sisters are for.
You've always been there.
And I always will be.
See you at the venue then.
On my way, sis. Love you.
Excuse me, but I'm in the middle of my important wedding. Why are you barging in after canceling?
I see. You didn't tell anyone we were sick.
I told the truth, that you chose not to come.
Don't act so high and mighty. We're already at the entrance.
You aren't invited anymore.
But we're here now.
That doesn't change anything.
A daughter can't uninvite her parents.
I already told the venue staff not to let you in.
But we're your parents. We don't need an invitation.
You need permission to enter a private event.
You're making a scene.
You're the one who showed up uninvited.
We have every right to be here.
I don't have time to deal with this. I am in the middle of greeting guests.
Stop ignoring us.
My real guests need attention.
Don't be difficult.
I made myself clear this morning.
Sarah, let us into the venue right now. I'm saying that your father and mother have decided to come celebrate after all.
You can't just show up like this.
Of course we can. We're family.
After explicitly saying you wouldn't come?
Parents can change their minds.
Not at the last minute.
Better late than never.
Not like this.
We changed our minds. Isn't that what you wanted?
Not anymore.
You're being unreasonable.
This morning you said you had no interest in seeing me in a wedding dress.
That was this morning. Don't be difficult.
The venue is private property.
Stop threatening us.
It's not a threat, it's a fact.
We have every right to be here.
What?
We heard from relatives. Apparently you're getting media coverage. I don't understand why they'd want to cover your plain cakes, but we'll be there as parents. They can interview us too if they'd like.
Ah, now I understand.
What's that supposed to mean?
So that's why you're here.
We're here to support you.
Support the coverage, you mean? So now my cakes aren't plain anymore?
Well, they must see something in them.
Just this morning they were nothing to brag about.
That was different.
Different how?
The situation has changed.
Because there's media now?
Because we reconsidered.
I see. So that's why you suddenly changed your mind.
Don't be difficult. We're here now.
After you insulted everything about me?
That's in the past.
To use my wedding for publicity.
One daughter's a pastry chef, the other's a model. We'll do interviews as the parents who raised such successful sisters. We're dressed nicely and will photograph well.
Now you want to claim both daughters?
We've always supported both of you.
After saying I wasn't worth your time, you really don't see anything wrong with this?
Wrong with what? Parents supporting their children?
Supporting? Is that what you call this?
Of course it is.
I'm sorry, but this is my wedding venue. If you're here for coverage, please go home.
You're being unreasonable.
Am I?
After we made the effort to come.
Effort for what?
To be here for you.
For me or for the cameras?
We'll celebrate your plain wedding too while we're at it. That should be good enough, right?
Good enough?
What more do you want?
Genuine love and support?
You're acting like we owe you something more.
What?
I'm saying we'll celebrate your wedding while we're here for the interviews.
Like it's an afterthought.
At least we're here.
For the wrong reasons.
Reasons don't matter.
They matter to me. You still don't get it.
Come on, let us in quickly. Your parents came to celebrate, so hurry up!
My parents?
Yes, your parents.
Who might you be?
Stop playing games.
I'm quite serious.
Huh?
You mentioned parents, but I don't have any parents, so please leave. You don't have the right to enter this venue.
Don't be ridiculous. We raised you.
Did you?
Of course we did.
Is that what you call it?
Hey, Sarah, what kind of attitude is that toward your parents?
I'll say it again. I don't have parents. I've cut ties with you, and I consider my parents deceased.
You can't just decide that.
I already did. This morning, remember?
That was just you being emotional.
Was it?
You're being dramatic.
No, I'm being clear.
What?
If you keep loitering here, you'll be a nuisance. If you won't leave, I'll call security.
You wouldn't dare.
Watch me.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Think about what you're doing.
I have thought about it.
Your parents are saying they'll attend. How could you turn us away? That's horrible.
Horrible? Really?
Of course it's horrible. What will people think?
Still worried about appearances?
Think about our reputation.
Your reputation isn't my problem.
This is unfilial.
Isn't it more horrible to say you have no interest in seeing your plain daughter in a wedding dress than suddenly demand to be let in? I've had enough of your impudent behavior.
That was different. We were just being honest.
And I'm being honest now.
No, you're just being cruel to us.
Cruel like telling your daughter she's too plain for her own wedding?
What?
And sorry to disappoint you, but the coverage is already done. They took lovely photos of the cake and us. They were very polite and left quickly.
You planned this. You did that on purpose.
Did I?
We missed it because of you. If you'd let us in sooner, your father and I could have been interviewed too.
You really think I'd let you anywhere near my press coverage?
We deserve to be included. We're your parents.
Like hell you would have been, idiot.
Idiot? How dare you speak to your parents that way? Fine then, we'll cut ties with you. We don't want anything to do with a daughter who turns away her parents who made the effort to come. We only need our daughter Amy anyway.
You already said that this morning. Find new material.
You ungrateful child.
Goodbye.
Don't you dare walk away.
Watch me.
Sorry, Mom, but I actually want to cut ties with you too. What? Who is this? Wait, Amy? Is that you? Amy, you can't mean that. After what you did to Sarah, I do. This isn't about you. It's about both of us. But you're our precious daughter. You can't be serious. We've given you everything. Yep, if Sis is cutting ties, then I am too. I always want to be with my beloved sister. You're just confused. This isn't like you. You don't know what I'm like. We know you better than anyone. Don't be ridiculous. Sarah's manipulating you. Is that what you think? She must be. No one's manipulating anyone. Then why are you acting this way? Because I'm tired. Tired of what? Of watching you hurt my sister. What are you saying? We never hurt her, your sister. And you said you'll cut ties? I won't allow you to cut ties with us. You don't get to allow or not allow anything anymore. We're your parents. Parents who can't love both daughters? We've given you everything. Everything except unconditional love. We love you unconditionally. But not Sarah. I just can't do this anymore. What kind of parents can't love their own daughters equally? It's pathetic. Who'd want to stay family with parents like that? We showed you both love. Sarah was just harder to love. Huh? I mean, some difference in affection might be natural, but you guys are clearly abnormal. Canceling on a wedding day? That's beyond shocking. It's absolutely infuriating.
You don't understand adult matters.
I understand perfectly well.
You're too young to judge us.
I'm old enough to see what's wrong.
Why are you so angry about this? We've always showered you with love. I understand Sarah being angry, but...
That's exactly the problem.
What problem? We prioritized you.
And did you ever think how that made me feel?
We gave you special treatment.
Do you think I'm happy being loved like that? For the record, I never asked to be spoiled rotten.
We gave you everything you wanted. We made you successful. You should be grateful. How can you say this?
Actually, your obvious favoritism was nothing but trouble to me. Do you know how tense I had to be at home, trying not to make things awkward with my sister?
You never seemed unhappy before.
Of course I seemed happy.
Then why complain now?
Because I was trying to keep the peace within the family.
What peace?
Every time you showered me with attention, it just made me angry.
We were just being good parents to you. You should appreciate it.
And when I tried to tell you this, you'd say, your jealous sister must have put you up to this. You never even listened to what I had to say.
Because it didn't make sense.
It made perfect sense. You just didn't want to hear it.
We were protecting you.
From what? My sister's love? You have no idea how much your thoughtlessness has made your real daughter suffer.
We thought we were making you happy. We gave you everything. You were our pride, but we were just showing love to our cute daughter.
I might be cute, but Sarah is plenty cute too.
She's just not like you.
We're both your daughters.
But you're special.
No, I'm not. I'm just your daughter, just like Sarah. This conversation is going nowhere. Let's definitely cut ties. I'm never coming back home again.
What? You can't mean that. You need us.
Perfect timing too, since I just got a big job. I'm going to be really busy. Mom and Dad, you're getting a forced empty nest.
Wait. Work is important, but you need to come home sometimes. The neighbors are always looking forward to your visits.
Ah, there it is. The real reason.
What do you mean?
The neighbors again?
They're important.
More important than your daughters?
That's not what I meant.
Oh, and you're not supporting my work? Shouldn't you be willing to give up visits for your precious daughter's career?
Support? But we can't support you if you never come home. We need to see you. Please come home sometimes. What will we tell people? If you don't come home, we can't brag to the neighbors.
Finally, some honesty.
That's not what I...
Isn't it?
You're twisting things. We care about you.
That's weird. My fans support me without ever meeting me in person. They just watch my activities on social media and say things like, you give me strength. I'll always support you from afar. But my own parents are different. They won't support me unless they can see me in person.
But we're different from regular fans. We're your parents who gave birth to you.
You're neither parents nor fans.
Huh?
Real parents don't show love in ways that hurt their children. Real fans don't support selfishly. You just want people who are convenient for you, right?
Hey, Amy, why are you so angry? Are you stressed from work? Let's calm down.
I just made up my mind after this conversation. I've firmly sworn to never return home again.
What?
Well then, Mom and Dad, take care. I'm changing my contact info too, so feel free to support me through your screens.
Oh dear, what shall we do? We really haven't been able to contact Amy since then.
Did you expect differently?
She's ignoring all our calls.
What did you expect?
She has always come back home before.
This time is different.
I'm sure she'll come back again sometime.
Of course not. She's abroad now.
What? Abroad? That can't be true. She wouldn't leave without telling us.
Plus, she changed her phone and contact info. Probably only her manager knows exactly where she is.
How could she do this to us? She needs us. We never heard anything about overseas work.
She was trying to mention it at the wedding, but you were too busy trying to get interviewed.
No, we weren't.
Remember, she said she got a big job?
But I didn't think it was abroad.
She's been planning this for months.
She would have told us.
Why would she? Amy's amazing, isn't she? As her sister, I feel so proud of her.
She's just being selfish. This is your fault. You turned her against us. Working overseas isn't impressive at all. Taking such an important job without telling her parents and not even giving us her new contact information. It's terrible. Such an ungrateful daughter won't become any more famous anyway.
Now who's being selfish?
We gave her everything.
Still only thinking of fame?
She owes us.
Excuse me?
She's nothing without us. We made her who she is.
You really believe that?
We paid for her first photos.
She worked hard for her success.
Getting carried away just because she's a bit pretty, cutting ties with us like that. Who does she think gave her that face? Fine, we'll forget about a daughter like that. Sarah, you're our only child now.
What? Suddenly I'm your only child?
We can make this work.
After everything you've said?
The past is the past. We can try again.
I thought I made it clear I was cutting ties with you too. It's uncomfortable having you suddenly trying to get close.
Don't be difficult now. We need you. You're all we have left. Don't say such lonely things. Sarah, a daughter's seriousness is more important than her looks.
Now seriousness matters.
It always mattered. We just didn't say it. You were always the responsible one.
Your words change with your desperation. That's convenient.
We mean it.
Sorry to disappoint, but I actually have full back tattoos, so I'm not that serious. Plus, I'm planning to relocate the shop, moving far from home, so I'm not exactly a filial daughter either.
Wait a minute. When did you get tattoos? And what's this about relocating? When did you decide such important things?
I decided about moving 6 months ago. Got the tattoos when Amy started modeling, around the time you started favoring her.
What? I can't believe this! How could you be so secretive? This isn't like you.
It was probably a reaction to being ignored by my parents. By the way, they're all over my back and legs.
How could you ruin your body like that? What will people think? Our reputation!
Also, since we're cutting ties, I'll tell you anyway, I have lots of piercings in my nose and eyebrows too. I don't wear them at work, but on my days off, I'm covered in piercings.
Tell me this is a joke.
No joke.
When did you become like this?
When you stopped seeing me.
Our serious daughter.
Not so serious anymore.
But we counted on you. How did you become such a child? You might not have been pretty, but at least you were serious. Even with your plain face, you worked hard alone and made your cake shop successful. Why did you become like this?
Become like what? Happy? Independent?
You were better before.
Better for who? I did this probably because you kept calling me plain and whatever. Don't act like the victim after causing such damage to your child.
We never damaged you. You just damaged yourself.
I've always been compared to Amy. You'd say, Amy is pretty, but you have a plain face. That I'm a daughter with nothing going for her except being serious.
We were being honest.
Your honesty was cruel. Of course I got tons of tattoos and piercings in reaction to that.
You're blaming us for your rebellion. This is your own fault. Your choices are your responsibility.
Ultimately, doing it was my decision, but I'm definitely aware that your influence played a part.
That's absurd. You're twisting things. We gave you proper guidance. What are you talking about? If you'd been looking at our loving parenting, you wouldn't have turned out like this.
Loving parenting? Is that what you call it?
Of course it was loving.
Children learn by watching their parents. If you don't like how I turned out, that's your own fault. Your parenting made me this way.
How dare you! After everything we did. All our sacrifices. Don't be ridiculous. And here I was thinking we'd finally start showing you love. Fine then. Never come near our house again. If the neighbors found out our daughter has tattoos and piercings, we'd be the laughing stock of the neighborhood.
Still only caring about the neighbors?
The neighbors matter.
I wouldn't come even if you begged me to. So don't you try getting close to me either. Don't try reaching out again. Don't even contact me when you need nursing care.
Nursing care? But that's different. That's an exception. We're getting older. You have to take care of us.
No exceptions. Everything's always an exception when you need something.
But we're getting old. You have to look after us.
Of course not, you stupid parent. My family is just my husband and my lovely sister. I don't even consider you my family anymore. After that, when I revealed to my sister Amy about my tattoos, she said, "That's so cool," as expected of my sister, and accepted me completely. Our sisterly relationship remains to be strong to this day. The magazine coverage received a great response, and sales at the relocated shop are doing well. Thanks to all this, I'm living a happy and fulfilling life. As for our parents, since neither daughter ever returns home and they can no longer brag, rumors are spreading around the neighborhood like their family relationship must be bad, and I heard they weren't even invited to their eldest daughter's wedding. As a result, they're being treated like social pariahs by the neighbors, and nowadays they apparently just stay quietly at home.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.